Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today we've got a big test to bring you and show you, and we're testing we're testing probably the best iron of the year so far that I've hit, and it's the new P790 iron. And then this week we've had traded in the old P790 iron from, I think, 2021. So TaylorMade claim massive improvements. As we can see, it is a very like we've always said before, in the second-hand market, that is still a Rolls Royce of a golf club, the old P790 iron. You know, forged, great feel to it. But this is the one where the downside of it could have been that it's a bit clicky, finding them fiery shots. Whereas when I tried that, the sound was great and you sort of got consistent numbers. So we're going to put them to the test now. We're going to get some numbers from the quad, take them to the course, and see if there is much of a difference, like TaylorMade claim that there is. Right, so we're going to start with the old one, and for some magic reason we've got my shaft here, Dynamic Gold's X100, so we can give it a fair test today. Nice though. Consistent trajectory on there. It feels nice. It feels nice, feels forgiving. Sound, yeah, potentially a little bit of a click or a clunk, whatever we want to call it. Not as high, not as much carry as I thought it would be. That's 164 carry. That's been the highest one so far. Bit cold this morning, but not that cold. It's the off-centre hit. Still travels straight. Very consistent sort of feel for them. So we'll switch to the new. So model to model, you may not see too much of a difference. But surely 2021 to 2025, lower centre of gravity, different face, improvements to that, we should see some improvements here with this. Looks very similar, maybe a bit of a smaller design. Distance has climbed up there, 171 carry, but very similar, even quite similar in sound, really. Well, I do like this, and we are starting to see a bit chunky. I did see that's when I first hit it, the new P790. I thought, you know, it is a really good club. The other good one is the i530, which we're going to bring a test on that as well, because I think that was that was the sort of club of the year for 2024. Yeah, that's nice. Does feel good. You know, whether it's, well, we can see certainly see some improvements on the numbers there, which we'll talk about in a second. So, hit a few shots with there into these numbers before we go out onto the golf course. You can definitely, I must say, straight away for the feel, you can definitely feel a nicer, softer feel from that new P790. So they've like improved that face. You can see here in this column, we've got that ball speeds up massively, which equates to distance on this side. It's faster off the face there. I can't scroll it with great glove on, can I? We're going to the dispersion, potentially a little bit wider with the new 790, but as we all know with dispersion, it can be down to player. I've hit them nice, and then them ones, you know, a couple there. Even though 18 left, yeah, we can bad shot. That's nothing new from myself with that left miss, but yeah, I think the test straight away can show us that we've come on from 2021. We're seeing faster ball speeds off that face. That's what they've claimed. The technology in there as well. I think sound was actually quite similar. But it's one of them distance irons, so you can tend to get that sort of a clicky sound with it. But no, I think one of the main other reasons, which we're going to find out now, we're going to take it to a hole, is there was a few of the old ones where you'd get them flyers out on the golf course. So you know them ones that supposed to go 150, they go 170, and it leaves you in trouble. So let's go and take them to the golf course and see how they feel out there. Right, so we have come to the 13th hole. We've just been discussing actually quite an interesting test, and we're going to do this. It's 7:30 in the morning, freezing cold today. We've still, this morning I had to de-ice the car on the way up, and it is proper freezing. So the carry distances are what they are. We've seen on the numbers. We're going to come and see if would they be any different. Let's say 1 o'clock. I think today it's going to get up to 15 degrees. Like, you can still see. Yeah, it's absolutely freezing. So we are 189 to the flag. So this is the new P790. Let's see the whole ball flight and how it compares to that old one. Beautiful strike. Front edge and onto the green. So it's probably around 170, 175 carry that, which is bang on the number. We're sort of testing here to see if we will get sort of a flyer. That is so sweet though. So easy and so straight. Same again. Front edge. Big bounce on this 13th green. Middle of the green, that one. From 189. So like I said, this is the P790 club. Just fills you with so much confidence. And this is the new one, so some of them are feeling that they don't know that they could go left, but they've just flown up and dead straight. We'll go down and show you where these finish, and what we thought we'll do, we've hit the 3 picks with the new 790, and we'll hit 3 normal with this old one. And I have played with people, so like non picks golf balls. And I have played with people who've had these P790s and the amateurs and pros, and that is an issue that was said, is that you don't really know how far it's going to go. Lovely golf shot. That's gone longer. It'd be interesting. Was that because of the bounce? Do we reckon? But that has gone, yeah, a lot further there. That's run through the back of the green. That's out to the right. Short. Yeah, short right. That's not getting there. So this is where we're a bit inconsistent here. One through the back. One short right. That, could have been a bit of a block though. Not going to blame it totally on the golf club. That is a beautiful strike. See what happens to that one. That's middle of the green. So the new P790, we'll go and show you them now and talk about them a little bit. With the new P790, we've got 3 on the green from 190 out. Then the old one, we've got I think one long, one pin high, and one short as well. So potentially more consistent as well. But let's go down to the green and see them. So as we're down at the green, the white golf ball there, that was the old P790. I would say that's landed maybe just short of that bunker and bounced to there. These, you know, it's fairly soft here. So I mean, we can't mention, we've got to mention the consistency here. I mean, this is a new P790. We've got TaylorMade picks, TaylorMade tip picks, TaylorMade picks, and then we've got, that is the issue, or that has been the issue. The old P790, there, right down there. So it's just, that was one, the flag was 189, so that's maybe gone nearly up to 200 yards. All right, no, not as much carry. It seemed to land around here, but still a lot further than I would maybe play it. That's 180. The 79's gone around 170, like that. So we can sort of see from here that we've got consistency with your new P790, potentially a bit of inconsistency with that old one. We've got faster ball speeds averaged off that face, and then equating for more distance overall, but also more consistent distance as well. So I would say that yes, the P790 has come on from the 2021 version. It sort of solved any problems that people have said with it, and all round just a really good club. And one day I'm hopefully going to try the whole set. I really want to try the 4 and the 5 irons, but sadly I've only got the demos. So if anyone's got a set there who they want to lend me, please let me know, and I would sort you out with something if you'd let me have a go with them. But no, interesting little test, because sometimes the irons don't seem to improve from generation to generation, but I think with the new P790 we can see that it has improved. What a cracking iron, really nice to use, and consistent numbers and shots as well out here on the course. So yeah, drop any comments below on that. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.